Hi Yash,
Hello, sir.
how
How
are
are you?
you? I'm
I'm
good.
fine. I'm fine.
So yes, converted the Holy Trinity of IIM Ahmedabad, Bangalore, and Calcutta.
Yes.
How are the emotions?
I'm feeling very excited and very proud of myself and very grateful to the CATway community and to you too for all the efforts they have given. And I think more than my effort, it has been your efforts who have pushed me since 2022 to convert all these colleges. And I mean, the success is more yours than mine.
So yes, before moving forward, can you just briefly introduce yourself and your academic background as well as the professional backgrounds?
Okay, so I have a 998 profile, like what they say. I am a BTech in Electronics and Communication Engineering from Indian Institute of Space Science and Technology, Trivandrum.
Mm-hmm.
And I am currently working as a scientist engineer in ISRO Telemetry Tracking and Command Network.
Mm-hmm.
It's been about 16 months since I've been working here.
Mm-hmm.
But at the time of CAT, my work ex was about 10 months.
Mm-hmm.
And the percentile that I got in CAT was 99.94.
Okay. So D-Day came, you wrote the paper, and then results came, and you saw 99.94 reflecting on the screen. I just want the description of that moment.
Uh, to be honest, I was more disappointed than happy. I mean, I
Okay.
was a little bit happy, but
Uh-huh.
I was aiming for 99.9899.
Okay.
I didn't get that.
Mm-hmm.
That was my aim, but still 99.94 was a pretty good score. So I was satisfied, but not completely happy.
All right. Okay. So yes, then you went on to go for you started preparing for interviews of IIM Ahmedabad, Bangalore, and Calcutta, and you cracked all of them. Can you tell me some anecdotes that you worked for you in all the interviews?
I think the most important thing is to be honest with the interviewers.
Mm-hmm.
Like there were many times in IIM Ahmedabad interviews where I didn't know the answer. So I just said that, sir, I don't know the answer and I would like to take a guess. And then I proceeded to answer those questions. Blatantly lying doesn't work because the people who are taking your interviews are sitting at a very high level. They have a lot of experience. So they catch your lie pretty easily. I would say that in IIM Bangalore and IIM Calcutta interview, I answered like almost all of the questions.
Mm-hmm.
But in IIM Ahmedabad, I was like 70% or 65% of the questions I was able to answer.
Mm-hmm.
Rest, I took a guess or I was wrong. So it
Okay.
is not like that only perfect interviews would get you a convert, but
Mm-hmm.
more than that, an honest interview and your process, like how you think, your process of thinking would get you a convert. That is the most important thing I feel.
So you have secured 99.94 percentile. Can you tell me a strategy in all three sections like VAR, C, Quant, as well as DILR?
So my strategy in quants was that I don't think I prepared much for VARC
Mm-hmm.
because I have been reading a lot and I have been giving like these type of comprehension exams since I was in class 8.
Mm-hmm.
So VARC I didn't prepare much. I just gave mock tests and got familiarized with the pattern and how the questions are. Basically, I focus more on time management rather than the specific topics. So
Okay.
my goal was that I should be able to complete at least 20 questions in VARC in
Mm-hmm.
40 minutes
Mm-hmm.
and at least 15 questions in DILR
Okay.
and around 16 or 17 in quants because my accuracy in quants was not that high. So
Okay.
I was getting four or three answers incorrect
Okay.
every time.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to attempt more in quants, but like fortunately how the CAT exam happened,
Mm-hmm.
I attempted almost all of the DLR questions of four sets
Mm-hmm.
except one. I was just inputting my choice of one and then the timer ended. So
Mm-hmm.
that was like -3 directly, even though the answer was would have been correct.
Okay.
And quants, again, like I got stuck at one or two questions in the exam also, and that consumed my time. So I could only attempt about 13 or 14. So
Okay.
that was my mistake. Otherwise, like the score would have been higher. But again, if you are someone who is preparing from scratch, then I think VARC you would obviously first start increasing your reading speed
Mm-hmm.
because that is must. DILR and quants is more practice. I don't think there can be any other strategy for that other than practice and time management. The more you practice, the more you'll get the hang of it.
All right. So just one question from you. Any mantra that you can give to the future aspirants towards handling the mock braces?
I think take mock as a lesson rather than be disappointed by them. So, for example, in many of the mocks that I gave, my score in DLR didn't even cross 10 or 15.
Mm-hmm.
So that was there. But I backed myself. In some of them, they crossed 50. So I was very inconsistent in DLR.
Okay.
So but the thing was that in mocks, DLR sets were pretty tough, the mocks that I used to give. So
Mm-hmm.
I didn't let it disappoint myself. And in like actual exam, I score pretty good in, I guess DLR was my highest scoring section, even though in mocks it used to be my lowest scoring section. So mocks are a way to improve yourself and not anything that is, like actual exam that it will happen that way only. So improve yourself through mocks. Don't be stressed by it.
Okay. All right. So now, yes, you are a part of CATway since long, since 2022, and
Yes.
you have seen the culture of ours. Any
Yeah.
words that you, any reviews that you have towards CATway?
I think CATway is the best preparation or coaching that you can get for GDPI since like you are always available 24 by 7. So I remember I have called you at 2 a.m. or texted you at 4 a.m. and you have replied. And even then, like if there were some problems I was having with my SOPs or I felt like I wanted to prepare something specific for my interviews, you have arranged it very promptly. So there
Mhm.
has not been any lack of efforts or anything that was remaining from your side. And if someone wholeheartedly follows your advice and wholeheartedly participates in the CATway community, I think more or less they will go with their best convert always.
Okay, thank you so much for the generous words. So if I'll ask you to rate on a scale of 10, what will that rating be?
I think it would be 11 by 10.
All right. So any other success mantras that you can give to the future aspirants?
I think the most important thing in all the CRAT prep and even the GDPI prep is to be calm because I don't think CAT or even interview tests your knowledge as much as it tests your, reaction in panic situations or your calmness.
Mhm.
So if you are someone who gets panicked easily or, who faces, let's say you get a tough question in CAT and you panic, then you won't be able to succeed. And if you are someone, who is asked some difficult questions face to face
Mhm.
or in interview, and you panic and you start blabbering anything, then also you won't succeed. So I think the most important thing in all this prep is to, have a sort of calm mind and have a sort of peace within yourself कि जो होगा देखा जाएगा. I think that is the most important thing other than the prep. I think everyone advises for prep that how to do prep and what are the things to consider. But I think most important thing is to be calm. That helps a lot.
All the best for future endeavors. Yes, CATway is really proud to have you.
Thank you. I
All
am
the best.
also grateful to be a part of CATway.
All the best. Bye bye.
Thank you.